tell us why this is important for people that are listening, that they grasp what is being said. What are the issues here? And then let's talk about the Jesus that the Gnostics have.
Well, the key issue here has to do with whether Christianity really goes back to the person of Jesus, or whether Christianity is just kind of another religion out there on the shelf that I can walk up and say, well, I'll take that one, and that one, or maybe I'll mix a little this and that, whether we're part of a religious cafeteria, in effect. And what's clear is that traditional Christianity has made very unique claims about who Jesus is, the uniqueness of his work, the uniqueness of his person. And the Gnostic materials deviate on this. They have a very different Jesus. It is an alternative Christianity. It's very much different than what the traditional Orthodox Christianity is. And so it's important to know that, because some people think, this is just religious talk, and as long as you're going in the right direction, I mean, who cares?
Yeah, now Da Vinci Code comes out and takes the popular form of the scholarly views and says, look, I'll tell you what, Jesus' divinity, the person of Jesus, was really invented at 325 at Nicaea by the church fathers, and they jammed it down the culture's throat, and that's why you've got the views you hold today. And the first 200 years of Christianity, you didn't have all the Christians thinking that was the Jesus that you had. What's wrong with that?
Well, the real problem is that we don't have a single text anywhere that presents us with just a human Jesus. Even the most popular work out of the alternative, which is the Gospel of Thomas, presents us with a Jesus who is omnipresent, who says that you lift up a stone, I'm there, you split a piece of wood, I'm there. And so there's this high view of Jesus that's even in these alternative texts. We don't have any texts from Gnosticism that simply present Jesus as a human being. In fact, the problem is the exact opposite of what we see in the Gospels. In the Gospels, we see a Jesus who is completely human and who is completely divine. Whereas in these Gnostic works, what we sometimes see is a Jesus who is so divine, he can't be human at all. He can't identify with us. He can't share in our sufferings. He can't represent us. He can't connect with us, because he's such a transcendent being, that the real Jesus is such a transcendent being in these Gnostic views that he can't take on matter, because matter is bad, it was created bad.